Now, I would like to have Archie and Charlie and Norma and Virginia come up here with me.
I love your You're doing great. How come I couldn't do that?
I didn't say you. I couldn't talk. Well, anyway, I just want you guys to know. Watch what you say.
You do love us, right?
Shut up, Norma, and listen.
Like Rod,
We're going to go
Shut
sit down.
up! I'm just
I have to say one thing. When Roger met us at the airport in Billings, Maggie and I are walking down to our gate, and we're talking. And when we got to Roger, he said, "Well, I see you guys are still arguing." Well, we weren't. We were talking nicely.
They're getting louder by the minute.
No, he said, "I see you two are going to go to heaven arguing." Well, anyway, I just want you to know, since I am the oldest of the family now, I am
The seal.
See, what did I tell you? She never shuts up. Anyway, I'm the head of the mafia now, the Stabio mafia.
Oh, we're in
And I'll
front
tell you
now.
what.
Put your gun away. Okay, thanks for hiding.
I just never had a chance with these girls. Anyway, I want you to understand, you better shape up, or I'm going to ship you up. Or else, I'm just going to love you and enjoy you for the rest of our lives. I hope it'll be a long time. And also, I want to thank everybody here that's been so considerate of me and have just showed me a lot of love and consideration all these years, and I just want to thank you for it. And I thank you now for this. So if you guys have anything to say, now you can talk, Norma.
Shall we sing now? Can't think about anything.
Yes, they were. It was a boy and a girl.
Okay. Did they have names?
No,
No, we did not name them because they were stillborn.
Okay. And where were they joined?
They were joined at the shoulder. They only each had one arm. They were joined at the
I
shoulder.
don't. I've never had any. Okay, what else you want to know, Dee Dee?
That's where the twin genes came in. Mark, you passed them on, I guess. Great.
Okay, and some of us don't know, if the grandparents come from northern, where?
Northern Italy, and from a town by the name of Turin. Actually, 20 years ago, I was there for about 4 days and met my 4 cousins on my dad. It would be my dad's brothers, 4 girls. It was 4 girls, and I got to spend 3 days with them. And we went to the farm where Dad was born. At that time, it was over 100 years ago. Dad would have been over 100 years old. And part of the house where he was born is still there. I don't know now, but 20 years ago it was.
Why don't you explain how George and Silvano is related to you all?
Yes, George and Silvano are one of my uncles on my mother's side. My mother had 2 brothers, Baptist and Barney. And George and Silvano are Batista's children.
Batista was married to
Polonia.
Okay, anyway, Batista, Grandma lived with them on the ranch next to us. And so Grandma was getting pretty old. So so Batista, George's dad, decided one winter he would go back to Italy and find him a bride.
He'd find what?
A bride. And, which he did. He went to, I don't know how he found out to go to this town, but anyway, that's where he met Polonia, and brought her to the States, and had George and Silvano. And then my 2 uncles died, Silvano's dad and my Uncle Barney. And then Polonia lived on the ranch by herself for a while, didn't she?
I may add that we lost the younger one.
Yeah.
Girl was.
Oh, that's right. You lost a sister.
Yes.
She was stillborn.
I believe it was the youngest.
Yeah, was the youngest. That was the first duplex, because Barney, and when Grandma was alive, lived on one side, and Baptist and Polonia lived on the other side. It was like a duplex.
They just,
Right?
they
Right,
just
and there's some
shut
arguing going on there too, I can tell you. Big ones going.
And Barney was a bachelor. He never married her.
How old were Grandpa and Grandma Stabio when they came to America?
As near as I can figure, Mama was about 14, and Dad was about 20, because he was 7 years older. No, he was 10 years older than Mama. So he was over 20, would have been
24?
24.
So they met in America.
Yes, they met in the Black Hills.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Uncle Barney used to work at the Vatican. He used to drive the buggy, you know, with
The
the
mobile?
well, at that time it was horses, and he used to take the priest and the cardinals or whatever to different places, and it would have been interesting had I been older then and he was still alive to hear some of the stories that he probably could tell us from there. But that was quite but every region of every country, you know, has a certain, like they'll say the Okies from Oklahoma and whatever.
It's a dialect.
We are Piemontes. That's what our Italian heritage is. We're Piemontes, not Sicilians or those. We're Piemontes.
They're the better ones.
That's true.
Is it true that?
That's not the mafia.
Is it true that your dad made some money and when he went back to Italy, he lost it gambling in Monaco?
That's what I understand. Yeah, I do understand that.
All of us have a different story that we've heard that like she's heard one that I've never heard, and that one I had never
Is it
heard.
true that they rode their bike to Miles City to file a patent on the ranch? I'm gonna start an argument.
Yeah, Dad did that.
Dad did that. And he also lived in California when him and Mama were first married, but nobody
Well, I don't
believes me.
remember him.
Yeah.
Well,
Did you remember Mama
guys
telling
have
us
any-
those stories
any favorite
at
stories
night
you
by
wanna
the
tell
fire?
about Joe or Della?
She used to
or
get so
John?
scared. Dad worked in a bar, and she didn't want to stay alone. She was pregnant with Della, so she'd go down and sit at the bar. Then she'd get tired, and she.
Well,
Yes, but they're no relation to us, I don't think.
wait a minute. Dad had a brother, Uncle Charlie, that came here with him. They came together because they had both been, at that time, they had to serve 2 years in the military in Italy. And after they got out, they came to this country. But Uncle Charlie went back to Italy, and that's where the 4 cousins that I visited from that family.
Now, what about the doctor that's in Chicago?
The doctor that's in Chicago is cousin Julia's son. And Julia is the same age as Della. I think she's still alive, yeah. But I was gonna say something else.